All right, welcome to the 2019 Yoder Bilingual Academy Storytelling Competition. This is the grade 3-4 competition, which is a little bit different. It is a reading competition. So my contestants, it is all about your voice, all about how well you tell the story without using your bodies. There should not be big actions and things like that. It is all standing with the paper, reading it nicely. So you need to be thinking about how you sound. You need to think about how you sound. To make it clear for my judges before I introduce you, it is a 2-minute reading competition, which means at the 2-minute mark, you will hear this sound and just stop. That's it. You don't have to finish the story. You don't lose points for not finishing the story. It's just how well you can read it for those 2 minutes. All right. So you will be judged by these 3 wonderful people here. I will introduce you to them so you know who you are. The first one I'll introduce is Dr. Catherine Chen. The second one is Miss Liu Yahui.
Hello.
And finally is Mr. Yang Tong Yu. Good morning. All right, so they will be your judges. They are who you are talking to for 2 minutes of wonderful time. Make sure you are looking in their direction. To make it clear for you guys, grade 3 is against grade 3. Grade 4 is against grade 4. So there are only 4 competitors for each competition. We will just go in order of your numbers. And what you are going for is these beautiful prizes. First place gets the large trophy. Second place gets the silver medal. Third place gets the bronze medal. And fourth place gets a beautiful piece of paper. All right, so I guess we don't have to wait for anything else. We will just get started. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Deep breath. Calm, relax. Oh, Jim, I haven't called you yet, Jim. I'm glad you're excited, Jim, tonight. Remember, other competitors, nice and quiet as other people are telling the stories. So it is all about your voice. Make it good, make it proud, stand here, confident, strong, ready to do it. You guys have beat out all of your other classmates to be here. So you just got a few more people to beat. Let's not wait any longer. First up from grade 3A, Jim.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Jim. Today I will tell you the story about a lost puppy. One Sunday morning, a puppy showed up in our yard. He stuck around all day. So in the evening, I tried to get him inside the house. All in all, it seemed like a healthy puppy. It was just a little dirty. The puppy was not wearing a collar, so we had no idea who it belonged to. It stayed with us for a few days. I even named it George, after my favorite movie star. But my mom criticized me for being selfish. She said, "That puppy belongs to someone that probably want it back. You have to try and find an owner." Eventually, my conscience got the better of me, and I changed my mind about keeping the puppy. I made a sign describing the puppy and planned to put it up around the neighborhood. My mom looked over the sign. "Someone who is not the owner may want the puppy. I suggest you cross out the description. Then you will know the real owner because they will be able to describe the dog." I changed the sign to read, "Found one puppy." Then I put our phone number at the bottom of the sign. That evening, we got a call. A young woman was on the phone. She said, "I'm calling in regard to the puppy you found." She described the puppy exactly, so we knew it was hers. The young woman came to our house in less than an hour. When she saw the puppy, she smiled and burst out. Oh, Mary, it's so good to see you again.
Thank you, Jim. Very nice. Next up is 3A Albert. Come, the stage is yours.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Albert. Today I will tell you a story about a lost puppy. One Sunday morning, a puppy showed up in our yard. It stuck around all day, so in the evening, I tried to get it to come inside the house. All in all, it seemed like a healthy puppy. It was just a little dirty. The puppy was not wearing a collar, so we had no idea who it belonged to. It stayed with us for a few days. I even named it George, after my favorite movie star. But my mom criticized me for being selfish. She said that puppy belonged to someone and they probably want it back. You have to try and find the owner. Eventually, my conscience got the better of me, and I changed my mind about keeping the puppy. I made a sign describing the puppy and planned to put it up around the neighborhood. My mom looked over the sign. Someone who is not the owner may want the puppy. I suggest you cross out the description. Then you will know the real owner because they will be able to describe the dog. I changed the sign to read, "Found one puppy." Then I put our phone number at the bottom of the sign. That evening, we got a call. A young woman was on the phone. She said, "I am calling in regard to the puppy you found." She described the dog exactly, so we knew it was hers. The young woman came to our house in less than an hour. When she saw the puppy, she smiled and burst out. Oh, Mary, it's so good to see you again.
Yes, thank you very much. Very nice, 3A. Next up is 3B. Crayon number 3.
Good morning, everyone. I am number 3. My topic is a lost puppy. One Sunday morning, a puppy showed up in our yard. It stuck around all day. So, in the evening, I tried to get it to come inside the house. All in all, it seemed like a healthy puppy. It was just a little dirty. The puppy was not wearing a collar, so we had no idea who it belonged to. It stayed with us for a few days. I even named it George after my favorite movie star. But my mom criticized me for being selfish. She said that puppy belongs to someone and they probably want it back. You have to try and find the owner. Eventually, my conscience got the better of me, and I changed my mind about keeping the puppy. I made a sign describing the puppy and planned to put it up around the neighborhood. My mom looked over the sign. Someone who is not the owner may want the puppy. I suggest you cross out the description. Then you will know the real owners because they will be able to describe the dog. I changed the sign to read, "Found one puppy." Then I put our phone number at the bottom of the sign. That evening, we got a call. A young woman was on the phone. She said, "I am calling in regard to the puppy you found." She described the puppy exactly, so we knew it was hers. The young woman came to. Thank you, everyone.
Very nice. Very nice. Next up from 3B is Chloe.
Hello, everybody. My name is Chloe. Today, I'm going to tell you a story about a lost puppy. One Sunday morning, a puppy showed up in our yard. It stuck around all day, so in the evening I tried to get it to come inside the house. All in all, it seemed like a healthy puppy. It was just a little dirty. The puppy was not wearing a collar, so we had no idea who it belonged to. It stayed with us for a few days. I even named it George after my favorite movie star. But my mom criticized me to being selfish. She said, "That puppy belongs to someone and they probably want it back. You have to try and find the owner." Eventually, my conscience got the better of me, and I changed my mind about keeping the puppy. I made a sign describing the puppy and planned to put it up around the neighborhood. My mom looked over the sign. "Someone who is not the owner may want the puppy. I suggest you cross out the description. Then you'll know the real owners because they will be able to describe the dog." I changed the sign to read, "Found one puppy." Then I put our phone number at the bottom of the sign. That evening, we got a call. A young woman was on the phone. She said, "I'm calling in regard to the puppy you found." She described the puppy exactly, so we knew it was hers. The young woman came to our house in less than an hour. When she saw the puppy, she smiled and burst out, "Oh, Mary, it's so good to see you again." Thank you for listening.
Very nice. Thank you, Chloe. That was all of our grade 3 contestants. Let's give them a round of applause again. Very nice. We are moving on to grade 4, which is still the same reading competition. So 4A, first up is Jesse.
Good morning, judges and teachers. I am number 5. I'm going to read The Foolish Blackbirds. Tim and Tom are two hungry blackbirds. They are looking for food. They fly everywhere. They see a piece of cake on the ground. They quickly fly down. "Go away," says Tim. "I saw the cake first." "No, I saw it first," says Tom. The two blackbirds quarrel over the cake. Mick Monkey passes by. He hears the birds fighting. He sees the cake. He wants to eat the cake too. He thinks of a plan. Mick goes up to Tim and Tom. "Why are you quarreling?" he asks. Tim and Tom tell him what's happened. Mick pretends to think hard. "Well, there is only one way to stop this quarrel," says Mick. He breaks the cake into 2 pieces. He holds a piece in each hand. The piece of cake in his right hand is bigger. The piece in his left hand is smaller. "Oh dear," says Mick. "These pieces are not the same size." He eats a bit of cake in his right hand. Now, the piece in his left hand is bigger. Mick Monkey eats a bit from his cake in his left hand. Now, the piece in his right hand is bigger. He continues eating from both pieces. Soon, there is only one small piece left. Tim and Tom look at Mick. Thank you, everyone.
Very nice. Thank you, Jesse. All right, next up is Summer from 4A.
Good morning, the judges and the teachers. I am number 6. Today, I will tell you a story. The Foolish Blackbirds. Tim and Tom are two hungry blackbirds. They are looking for food. They fly everywhere. They see a piece of cake on the ground. They quickly fly down. "Go away," says Tim. "I saw the cake first." "No, I saw it first," says Tom. The two blackbirds quarrel over a cake. Big monkey passes by. He hears the birds fighting. He sees the cake. He wants to eat the cake too. He thinks of a plan. Nick goes up to Tim and Tom. Why are you quarreling? He asks. Tim and Tom tell him what happened. Nick pretends to be hurt. Well, there is only one way to stop this quarrel, says Nick. He breaks the cake into two pieces. He holds a piece in each hand. The piece of cake in his right hand is bigger. The piece in his left hand is smaller. Oh dear, says Nick. These pieces are not the same size. He eats a bit of the cake in his right hand. Now, the piece in his left hand is bigger. Big monkey eats a bit from the cake in his left hand. Now, the piece in his right hand is bigger. He continues eating from both pieces. Soon, there is only one small piece left. Tim and Tom look at Nick unhappily. Give us the last piece, says Tim and Tom. Nick shakes his head. He eats the last piece of cake as well. Then, he says, that is for helping you stop the quarrel. Next time, thank you everyone.
Thank you very much, Summer. All right, very nice. 4A. Now we're on to 4B. First up from 4B is Alan.
Good morning, teacher and judges. My name is Ellen. Today, I'm going to tell you the story, Why the Cheetah's Cheeks Are Stained. Long ago, a wicked and lazy hunter was sitting under a tree. He was thinking that it was too hot to be bothered with the difficult task of stalking prey through the bushes. Below him, in a clearing on the grassy land, there were fat springboks grazing, but this hunter couldn't be bothered because he was so lazy. He gazed at the herd, wishing that he could have the meat without the work, when suddenly he noticed a movement of the left of the buck. It was a female cheetah seeking food, keeping downward of the herd. She moved closer and closer to them. He singled at a springbok who had foolishly wandered away from the rest. Suddenly, she gathered her long legs under her and sprang forward. With great speed, she came upon the springbok and brought it down. Startled, the rest of the herd raced away as the cheetah quickly killed her prey. The hunter watched as the cheetah dragged her prize to some shade on the edge of the clearing. 3 beautiful cheetah cubs were waiting there for her. The lazy hunter was filled with envy for the cubs and wished that he could have such a good hunter provide for him. Imagine dining on delicious meat every day without having to do the actual hunting. Then he had a wicked idea. He decided that he would steal one of the cheetah cubs and train it to hunt for him. He decided that he would wait until the mother cheetah went to the waterhole late in the afternoon to make his move. He smiled to himself. When the sun began to set, the cheetah left her cubs concealed in a bush and set off to the waterhole. Quickly, the hunter grabbed his spear and trotted down to the bushes where the cubs were hidden. There, he found the 3 cubs, still too young to be frightened of him or to run away. He first chose one, then decided upon another. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Alan. All right, and the last contestant for our reading competition is Charlie.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Charlie. Today, I'm going to tell a story about why the cheetah cheeks are stained. Long ago, a wicked and lazy hunter was sitting under a tree. He was thinking that it was too hot to be bothered with the difficult task of stalking prey through the bushes. Below him, in a clearing on grassy land, there were fat springboks grazing. But this hunter couldn't be bothered because he was so lazy. He gazed at her, wishing that he could have meat without work. When suddenly he noticed a movement off to the left of the buck. It was a female cheetah seeking food. Keeping down the herd, she moved closer and closer to them. She singled out the springbok who had
foolishly wandered away from rest. Suddenly, she gathered her long legs on her and sprang forward. With great speed, she came upon a spring rock and brought it down. Startled, the rest of her raced away as the cheetah quickly killed her prey. The hunter watched as the cheetah jerked her pride to some shape and it exploded. Free before cheetah cubs already near her. The lazy hunter filled with envy for her cubs and wished that he could have such a good hunter to provide for him. Imagine dining out deliciously every day without having to do the extra hunting. Then he had a wicked idea. He decided that he would steal one of the cheetah cubs and train it to hop for him. He decided to wait until the mother cheetah went to the waterhole late in the afternoon to make it smooth. He smiled to himself. When the sun began to set, the cheetah let her cubs concealed in a bush and sat out to the waterhole. Thank you for listening.
Very nice. All right, that is the end of our grade 3, grade 4 reading competition. Let's give one more round of applause. So I know some of you guys every year or many years have been up here, so you can see you're a lot more confident. You're a lot more comfortable. That was very nice to see. A reading story competition is different than a storytelling competition, right? You can't use any of your body to help the story, so it's all about how you did it. I was very impressed with everyone. They were very good stories, very nice. I wish I could hear the end of the cheetah story. I was interested to know how it ended, but again, I will invite the judges up to talk to you a little bit about what they saw while we are waiting for the numbers to be tallied to see who gets first and second and third and fourth. So I'm just going to bring you up in the same way I brought you up last time. So is that okay? So now you guys and Jet, please.
Give yourself a little applause. Seriously. Very good. Very good. I really like the story that you were reading. Like Jonathan said, I was hoping to hear what happened to the cheetah. So started with Jim. I like your speed. The speed that you were going for is like, okay, very smooth. Very, very smooth. I appreciate that. Maybe that you can work on the words that contain with R, like articulate. Maybe working on that. But otherwise, the speed is really, really good. I like that. And Albert, I like your gesture. You sit like, seems like you're fairly confident. And I appreciate that. Yeah, you seems very comfortable. Seems like that's great. That's fantastic. Also, you also want to work on the words R, articulate a little bit more. That'll be nice. Actually, help me. How do
Crayon.
crayon. You know what? I remember I saw you last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great improvement. I can even tell. So very good. Your intonation is actually quite nice. I appreciate that. You make sure there's the delivery part is actually quite difficult, and you nailed it. Spot on. While they need to work on the R, you might want to work on the L sound. Ellie, Dolly, right? So, but on the delivery part, I really, really appreciate that. Chloe, I also kind of remember you. Good speed. The speed is like really, really smooth. So it's not too fast, not too slow. And that's actually kind of nice. You're looking at us. So it's not like this, even though it's reading. So, but when you're kind of looking at us, I'm like, hey, thanks. That's nice. I appreciate that. Jessie. your content have a strong emotion in there. I felt it. I feel like you put emotion in there. I was really like, oh, I feel that way. You can you can go a little bit faster though. A little bit, just tiny little bit faster will be okay. But I feel that emotion in there. That's really, really awesome. Summer, you look confident. It seems you are quite confident and comfortable standing up here. And that's really, really important. The confidence and enthusiastic. I feel that you are enthusiastic about it. Can be a little bit louder. Just a little bit louder. And also working on the L sound. The words with the L. It's okay to stick your tongue out. Right, Jonathan? Alan, I like your voice rate, and your value. You are actually loud enough. I mean, yeah, we're right here, but actually, I think you were loud enough. And I vaguely remember it was the bell, it was ringing, and you keep going. You didn't let that bother you. So that's really, really good. Uh, Also, you want to work on the words that contain with R to articulate. That would be nice. I really like the value. Um, Charlie, nice gesture. And also that I also really appreciate you also look at us. You know, I'm like, hey, hello. And so the gesture overall, it's the posture. You have a good posture. And maybe you can work on the words that contain the th, the this. Right, very nice. That you can work on. So that's pretty much from my side. But I really, really appreciate your effort. Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, good morning, judges, Jonathan, and my dear fellow students. I have to say you are really, really amazing because from your entering into this classroom, I feel that you are all just motivated and feeling so excited to come here to read to us. And that's really amazing, you know. And another thing is that you're really full of confidence, and that is really strong confidence. Okay, so here what I'm going to tell you is the combination of strength I found in your readings. Okay, some of you have very good speed control. When you read, you can go fast when it's needed, and you can go slow when it's also needed, and also the control of volume because sometimes you have to speak loud or have to speak quietly, and sometimes um, you have to really put your emotions into the lines. We really don't expect you just read it through. You have to put your emotions into it, and so that we people sit here, we can feel, oh, you're really telling us something, and you're reading us something to us. Okay, we really want to feel it. And another point is that um, some of you, when you speak, your voice can go back to the classroom, but some of you just read here and your voice stay in front of the stage. That is really a pity. Okay, but I'm sure next time you can do much better than this. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Actually, I have to say, reading is a challenging competition, I think. Yeah. And so you are really so good, and it's very hard for me to judge who the winner is. Okay. Yeah, and participants need to pay more attention to uh, your intonation and the fluency of the spoken language and accents. Although you want to reach something to all of you, all of us, but although you want to reach something, you still have to use your eye contact, like Charlie, I think. oh, you really did a very good job. And you have to use the rich and diverse language voice to share the story to us. So don't forget your story. You have to try hard to tell us the story, not just read. And you will get us involved the fun story. I think that's very important. And so don't just read out as fast as you can. Okay, have to watch your speed. Okay, and all in all, you really did a good job, and I'm really happy to stay here to listen to your story. Okay, thank you.
Who thinks they won? That's our, I think we are grade 3. Oh, grade 3, we are ready. All right, so they have numbers on them. All right, so how it is honorable mention, 3rd place, 2nd place, and then finally 3rd place. This is grade 3. So grade 4, you can just keep being nervous. Grade 3. So our first honorable mention is Jim. Please come up here, Jim. How about we do this, Jim? Don't bring your folders up because you have to hold this. Very nice, Jim. Good, stay there. Very nice. In 3rd place, Albert. Please come up, Albert. Very nice, Albert. You're going to get a medal also. You just have to wait. They're stuck on the back. And you have to. Ah, very nice, Albert. In 2nd place is Chloe. Very nice, Chloe. And 1st place is Crayon. Very nice. Crayon, here you go. There you are. All right, again, I would like to invite the judges to please come up.
Okay.
Are you guys putting me in the middle again?
Yeah. The one who did the work.
Cheese.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
All right, very nice. Good job, good job, good job.
Congratulations.
Sit back down. I would just like to take a minute to remind everyone, even if you don't win, you still did very good. You got to this point, so you still should be happy with yourself. I know everyone wants to be the winner, but not everyone can be the winner. So, but you got here, so everyone did a wonderful job. All right, we are now in our honorable mention is Summer. Very nice, Summer. In 3rd place is Alan. Oh, don't worry, it's made of metal. If I drop the trophy, that's a big deal. All right, in 2nd place is Charlie. Very nice, Charlie. Good work. And in 1st place, our British contestant. Jesse, when did you get a British accent, Jesse? His teacher, his LA teacher, is British. So I'm sure he trained him a lot with these. There you are. Very nice. You guys, good job. Take a step forward. Charlie. One step forward, Charlie. We're doing a photo step.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
All right, very nice. You guys may go back to your seat. Good job. Again, nice work for all of you guys. That is the end of our competition. Thank our judges again. Thank you very much. And Contestants, you may stand up and go back to class. Tell everyone how
this
it's
is still the
going.
morning one.
Nice work.
Yeah,
Good
I
job.
think so. Because I remember we have junior high school.
Nice work again, Grant.
那个后面的先，
哎，这，
好，好，那个有幽灵，对，你下去，好好，1、2、3，哎，还有一个弟弟的头，好，1、2、3，好，谢谢。